So, Mr. Boston, tell me a little about yourself.
My name is Brendan Boston. I'm from Philadelphia, or around Philadelphia. I grew up in Upper Darby, it's called, right outside West Philly. I went to Monsignor Bonner High School, which is, or was, an Augustine school, like the prep, all boys. It was an archdiocesan high school. After that, I went to Dickinson College for undergrad, which is a school in central Pennsylvania, near Harrisburg. And I've been here at the prep for about 4 years. This is my 5th year. I'm going on halfway through the decade.
So what are you good at that your students might not know?
What am I good at? Over the summer, I took a course in improv comedy, and I was pretty okay at it. It was good. I was good at it.
So Mr. Burke has recently said you are researching a new educational tool called Understanding by Design. What is this, and why would it be helpful in the classroom?
Understanding by Design is a method for organizing courses, organizing lessons in a unit that starts with what skills teachers want their students to have by the end of the unit. So it's important to think about what the end goal is in mind, not necessarily the points of content you want to get through. So for example, if you had a history course and you were using Understanding by Design, the skill you might want to teach might be reading a historical document in the context of its time, right? And having students understand that particular document, fit it into its historical context, maybe understand bias, the bias of the author or something like that. So that's the skill goal, and that might involve teaching a set of content, like learning about the history of the document or learning about a particular figure from history. But the ultimate goal of the lesson would be understanding that document and interpreting that document, rather than being able to rattle off dates or names or even particular points of history. While those things are still important, right, ultimately the skill is what we're going for with Understanding by Design.
Sometimes Latin is referred to as a dead language. What would you say were some reasons for a student to take Latin as a course?
There are folks who say Latin is a dead language, right? And I think folks who say that are folks who have never taken a Latin course, as you would know, Dan. Right? Latin is alive, maybe not in the way that English, Spanish, or Arabic, for example, are alive, but it's a language that's alive in the sense of it has had, I think, an everlasting and an indelible impact on English, on history and Western culture. So students who take Latin are not just getting practice for the SATs, they're not just getting exposure to difficult vocabulary or root words or things like that. I think they're getting a language that can color their experience of the world. I was talking to a senior the other day, and he was saying how, you know, whenever he sees things, if he's reading something and he sees a Latin phrase, or he's going on campus tours in colleges and he can see snippets of Latin posted in places, it always brightens his experience, you know, because he can interpret those particular quotes or those particular mottos and things. And he sees that Latin has that impact, that still makes it living in a sense.
So, Ms. Boston, who is your role model and why?
Who is my role model? When I was a student in high school, I really took J.R.R. Tolkien, believe it or not, as a role model. I liked how he was interested in languages and interested in them not just like to speak them, but from what they could tell you about people and about a culture and about their history. And I just liked his commitment to creativity and also academics.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about your family.
I come from a family of 6, I guess. Yeah, my 2 parents, and I have 3 siblings. I'm the eldest of those 4 children. My mom used to be a nurse, and now she's a stay-at-home mom. My dad was a carpenter, but now he drives buses for the Upper Darby School District. I have 1 sister, 2 brothers. My sister is an associate director for the Masters of Public Administration program at Villanova University. My brother Thomas, who's kind of in the middle, just graduated from Villanova. And my youngest brother is a high school sophomore. He's at my alma mater.